Okay, there we go. Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley. And for the next hour, we will continue our series looking at idioms. Today, we're going to be learning idioms that are associated with positive feelings. Yay, optimism. Hooray. As always, students will take turns doing a series of exercises, fill in the blank, and so forth. And we'll discuss the idioms as we go along. I'll do my best to explain situational use as well. And feel free to help me with this as well. Well, as a class, we can try to think of any other associated idioms, any other idioms that are used for the same purpose. Okay, let me welcome students to the class. Hello, Anna.
Hello, teacher. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Nice to see you. Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Good to see you as well. Hello, Mustafa. Welcome back. Hi.
Hello, teacher. Good morning. Good to see you today. Yeah.
Good morning. Okay. I'm like seven.
Okay. So
I'm like seven classes deep. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mustafa. Thank you. All right.
Okay.
Hi, Ken. How are you?
Hello. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm still good. I'm still okay. A little more tired than earlier, but okay. And hi, Sinia.
Hello.
Hi. Well, hello. And Vincenzo is with us today. Hi, Vincenzo. How are you? How have you been?
I'm fine, teacher. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks.
Welcome to the class. And okay, and Ahmed has joined us. Hello, Ahmed. How are you? Okay, try again, Ahmed. See ya. Come on back. All right. Still room in the class if anybody else would like to join us. Please do so at any time. Don't worry about. I really don't care if people are late. Just show up. Better late than never. Just come on in anytime. Ahmed, are you connected? Ahmed, is your connection holding up? Apparently not. Okay, try again. Okay, let's get started. Obviously, I'm gonna do a screen share here, and we'll attempt to raise our positivity ratio. Okay, we're gonna look on the bright side. Add these words in our first exercise. We'll take turns adding these words in bold italics to the idioms below here. To create the idiom, we'll talk about them a little bit, and then we're going to try to put them in context in a dialogue. Okay, so try to remember them as we go along, too. Okay, Anna, A.
Okay. Look on the bright side.
Very good. Look on the bright side. Okay. All right. When do we? Usually, we use this idiom as a preface before we say something else. Kind of an introductory phrase. Okay. Anna. Okay. So, what are we introducing when we say "look on the bright side"? Then
when you have any problem and you have worry about it, other people could say, look on the bright side. You should look the positive part of the problem.
That's right. And usually we don't normally just say that. We actually say what is the bright side when we use this idiom. For example, if I'm talking to a friend and he just broke up with his girlfriend, I might say, well, I know you're depressed, but look on the bright side. You're going to save a lot of money. Your girlfriend loved shopping.
Yes.
Something like that. Okay. Okay. It's also a very funny song. Has anybody here in class seen the movie Life of Brian? No.
No.
I think so. Jim Carrey.
Not Jim Carrey. Comedy, yes. It's Monty Python. It's a Monty Python movie.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Life of Brian. Yeah, they sing a little song called Always Look on the Bright Side of Life. It is a... Mustafa, you're up next. Anyway, Mustafa, what is it? Life of Brian is a movie. It is a comedy. And
no, sorry, teacher. I just want to know, like, can you write multi-typhon instead or what? I didn't catch it.
Sorry, what do you want?
I didn't catch it. You said this type. What type of movie is it?
It's a comedy.
No, you said multi-typhon, something like this.
Monty Python. Oh,
yeah.
The name of a troupe of actors, British, that they had their own TV show, and they also made a number of movies, which basically either you're going to love it or you're going to hate it, depending on your sense of humor. Okay. All right, anyway. Moving on. Mustafa, B.
Okay, B. There is plenty more. There is plenty more fish in the sea.
Okay. Why would you say there's plenty more fish in the sea?
Actually, I can relate this example to your example, like when you said, like, when this person come and feeling sad because he divorced already. So I can't tell him there's plenty more fish in the sea. Why? Look at the bright side. On the bright side.
You could use these together. That's right. Look on the bright side. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Yeah. Okay. Right. This is very specifically used in the situation where somebody has a problem with or breaks up. You break up, you end your romantic relationship. Exactly. It's quite specific. It sounds weird when somebody, like, okay, you lost your job. It would sound weird to say, oh, don't worry, there's plenty more fish in the sea. It doesn't really work. It's very specifically for talking about ending a romantic relationship. Alrighty. Ken, C.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Okay. This one is extremely general, really. You could say this for almost every situation, really.
Yes.
Yeah. You dropped your ice cream cone, whatever. Your house burned down, extreme bad things, very minor bad things. Yeah, this one's very generally used. Okay, Senior, D.
Tomorrow's another day?
Yes. Okay. Tomorrow's another day. It can be... Now, this is used like it's not the end of the world very generally, and it's also used specifically when you specifically have had a bad day today. It's been a terrible day at work. I got here late. The boss yelled at me. My best customer quit. Okay, tomorrow's another day. You'll get them tomorrow. Okay, you'll get them tomorrow. Maybe an addendum to this idiom. All right, how about E, Vincenzo? Vincenzo, are you there?
Yes, teacher. You
Okay.
can't. I think win.
I think you're right.
Yes, I can't win them all.
Yeah. You can't win them all. We also
Okay.
reduce this pronunciation a lot. You can't win them all. Win them all. You can't win
Them
them
all.
all.
Win
Yeah,
them all.
can't win them
Yeah.
all. Yeah,
Okay.
all right. Okay. Obviously, we say this. You wouldn't say this if if somebody died or something. You would never say that. You say this in a situation like at work and a salesperson doesn't get a contract with a new customer. Okay, well, you can't win them all. All right. All right. Or they did not get the promotion they were hoping for. You can't win them all. Better luck next time. Okay. Might go right along with luck next time. Can't win them all. You can't win them all. I should mention you have to be a little bit careful using it because it can, if you don't say it right or the right circumstances, it could sound a little condescending. Well, ask can most of these actually. Tomorrow's another day. Any of these can sound kind of condescending if you're not kind of doing it right. If you're being insensitive, you have to show your sensitivity when you say these things, that you're really sympathetic.
Yeah.
If you say it offhand and like you don't care, it's not going to sound right at all. I guess I could say that about all of these.
But teacher, my question, teacher. But I think that any one of these can be used when people die, or no? Some
Not
people.
everyone. No, you could never say there's. Oh my God! It would be very insensitive to say if somebody's wife died. If you said there's plenty more fish in the sea, that would be very insensitive.
Yes, yes, teacher.
It would be a horrible thing. I can't imagine a worse thing to say. To tell you the truth. I never thought about that before, but
maybe look on the bright side, but no, I think no, it's impossible to say. Well, this it's not the end of the world. No, tomorrow is another day.
You certainly wouldn't say you can't win them all.
No. No.
Even look on the bright side. Okay, this is not good to say.
Yes, but there might be an expression like this, for this situation. What do you think?
Okay. If somebody died, maybe tomorrow's another day. All right, just take it one day at a time. All right.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. Take it one day at a time. Tomorrow's another day.
Yes.
That's possible.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And maybe the next one as well. Anna, F.
Okay. Things can only get better.
Yeah, better. Yeah.
Better.
I used to work with a guy who, sarcastically, of course, cynically and sarcastically, he would say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Things can only get worse." Yeah. Anyway, he was not the most inspiring manager I've ever had. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. Things can only get better. Okay, that's one that would be used for very painful things, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a sensitive one. All right. Mustafa, G.
Okay. G. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. My favorite one, by the way.
There's light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Before we talk about that, things are doomed of failure. I see you wrote in the chat box, doomed to failure.
Sorry. Yeah.
To. Should be to, not of. Okay. Light at the end of the tunnel. Really, there's two uses of this. Do you know what they are?
No. Two uses of this. I know one. I know.
Okay. What's one?
I know. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, like when you keep holding hope, like you have hope. You still, like, you have to look at the bright side of something, and you keep hoping and don't lose hope. I know this side.
Yes, that's right. You say it to encourage somebody to keep going, because maybe many bad things or a series of bad things or a long time bad thing has been happening. That's right. You try to encourage them. But we also use this idiom when you have a big project or something that's very time consuming or involves a lot of work, and like you're writing a novel. Writing a novel can take a year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever. So, okay, I'm on the last chapter. I'm halfway through the last chapter. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Finally, there's light at the end of the tunnel. All right, you're about to finish. You can see and imagine how you're going to finish this project or whatever. Yeah, that's it.
I got it. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. H. Ken.
Okay, that's life.
Yeah. Okay. C'est la vie. All right. Okay. Another one that's extremely general. You say it all the time. Oh, well, that's life. Do you know any others, Ken? That might be.
Same meaning?
Yeah, like that's life.
C'est la vie.
Yes, c'est la vie.
And I don't know other.
Do you know one about cookies?
Cookies.
Yeah.
Cookies. I don't know. Cookies.
Anybody know an idiom that refers to cookies?
Cookies? No.
No? Okay. Here it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Mm.
What is it? What's the meaning?
The meaning is that's life.
That's life. That's him. Yes.
That's the way it goes. C'est la vie. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, that's just what's going to happen.
Yes. Do you have one like in Italy that after the rain there is a clear day? Well, something like this. After the rain, after the clouds, something like this.
Well, yeah, there are idioms related to weather and clouds. And
weather,
rain.
yes, weather, yes. After the rain, there is a good weather, a good.
There's one that's very closely associated with where was it? Look on the bright side. The first one. Every cloud has a silver lining.
Yeah, yes.
Same exact meaning. Look on the bright side. Every cloud has a silver lining. All right.
See, this is possible to use this in a very particular situation. Very
it's
dramatic, dramatic situation.
Yeah. Well, very similar to where and when you use look on the bright side.
I can say no, it's very different, teacher. Look on the bright side when some people died. You can say this.
You know, you wouldn't say that. Okay. Okay, here's another one kind of related. Into every life, a little rain must fall. Okay, we're all going to experience some sadness at some point. This is another one. After the rain comes the sun. Okay, Anna, thank you. Yeah, I have.
Yes, the sun. This is good. This is a good one, teacher. After rain, the sun. No, or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard this before. It's kind of rare, or at least in my circles, in my experience. But yeah, I have definitely heard it before. So yeah, after the rain comes the sun. Okay.
Comes the sun. Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like saying the worst is over. That's another common one. Don't worry, the worst is over. It can only get better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the opposite, not positive, but since it's kind of related to, we're talking about weather and clouds and so forth. Actually, this means it's going to get worse, not it's going to get better. If somebody says, as the calm before the storm, or this is the calm before the storm. Yeah, we're talking. It refers to that natural phenomena that really does happen. It gets very calm, and then suddenly the wind starts, and the air pressure drops, and the rain comes, or whatever. Okay, seems like the calm before the storm. That's bad. Actually, that's kind of saying something. You think something bad is going to happen. Okay.
Yes, it's something like there is the light, the tunnel, no? At the end of the tunnel.
Well, the calm before the storm refers to peace and relative calm before something bad happens. The light at the end of the tunnel means something bad is behind us, and we can look forward to something good. Actually, it's kind of the opposite.
Yes, and in this you can add there is always light at the end of the tunnel.
Well, you're an optimist, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
C'est la vie, c'est la vie.
All right. All right. Some of these expressions are used in similar ways, true enough. However, there are three which fit best in these next three exercises. Let's try this out specifically. Okay. Sinia, number one.
Bad news, Dad. Carol told me last night she didn't want to see me anymore. Never mind, son. There are plenty of fish in the sea.
There you go. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Yes, specifically for talking about relationships and relationships ending. Very good. You're exactly correct. Vincenzo, number two.
I slept in. Just wait a moment, teacher. Wait a moment. I slept in this morning. I missed my bus. I broke the photocopier at work. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. I don't know. Teach.
Okay, in this one I would say tomorrow's another day. All right?
Tomorrow's another day.
Okay. The emphasis being on today, this morning, and all these things happen to the person this day. Never mind. Tomorrow's another day. There's something else that I really have to point out, a big difference in American English and British English. In this first sentence, I slept in this morning. Okay, for a Brit, this is a bad thing. All right? It means they slept too late, so they were late to work. Okay, for an American, this is a good thing. Oh, I like to sleep in on the weekends. It means you voluntarily sleep late.
Yes. It's voluntary. Voluntary,
and it's
voluntary. Yeah.
Pretty much looked at as a very good thing. Oh, on Saturdays I get to sleep in. I'm so excited.
So in this case, it's not voluntary. In this case.
Yeah, they're saying it's a bad thing. Yeah,
it's not voluntary. Yes.
They forgot to set the alarm clock or whatever.
Yeah.
An American would say, I overslept this morning. That's a word, oversleep. Okay. I overslept this morning. That instead of I slept in. All right. Okay, Anna, next one, number three here.
Okay, the business has been going badly for some time, but I'm pleased to say that at last, I suppose, can you scroll up, please? I suppose there is light at the end of the tunnel.
There you go. So, okay, many bad things have been happening, or a long series of bad things, or a long bad thing. Okay, going badly for some time. Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay, exactly. So, more of a specific situation. All right, this next few exercises, we're going to fill in the blank with one word only, single word. Mustafa, number four.
Okay. 4. I traveled all the way to London to see my favorite rock band to discover the concert had been cancelled. I suppose that's blank. I was really looking forward to seeing them. Oh, well, you can't win them. Okay, so I suppose I suppose that's life, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second one, which one is it? Hmm, I can't win them all.
That's it. Okay. Very funny you said, I suppose that's life, I guess. It would be very normal to say it that way. Well, that's life, I guess. That's life, I guess. Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm a native.
Yeah. Okay. All righty then. Okay. Uh, all right. Ken, number 5.
Okay, number 5. When I told Simon there's plenty more fish in the sea, it didn't really make any difference. He's only 16, but he thought cat leaving him was the end of the world.
Yeah. Okay. Youth. Very good. All right. He thought it was okay. We often use this to talk about someone else. He's acting like it's the end of the world, or he seems to think it's the end of the world when we're talking about maybe somebody overreacting. So, okay, here's another use of that idiom, which is fairly common, right? Senior, number 6.
You lost everything in the fire. Look on the bright side. Things can only get better.
Okay. Yes, you're right, but I don't know. To me, look on the bright side after somebody's house burns down.
Burn, yeah.
It seems a little cruel.
No, see,
What
yes.
bright side?
Ironic.
Well, yeah, it doesn't seem right. Again, when we say look on the bright side, things can only get better. They can't get any worse. All right.
I don't think it's very good to say this, teacher.
Yeah. Okay. A little cliche, yeah. All right. All right. You win some, you lose some. Okay. All right. In this exercise, well, okay, I just gave it away on the first one. The idiom is scrambled. So the first one, the answer is up above. You win some, you lose some. Okay. You win some, you lose some. You can't win them all. Very similar expressions. All right, so there you go. An example for A. Vincenzo, B.
You lose. Scramble. You lose nothing to got to. You've got to lose nothing.
I know. That's
no.
different. That makes sense, but that's not the idiom.
You've got nothing to lose.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Go for it. You're not risking anything. There's no risk for you. You've got nothing to lose, so why not?
When you've lost everything, no? You have
no. You say this when someone has an opportunity or think about taking a chance.
No, I was joking, teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they really don't have. There's nothing. They're not really going to lose anything by trying something. Okay. Nader has joined us. Hello, Nader.
Howdy.
Oh, yay! You're oral. PK, hi. Great to hear your voice.
Hi.
Okay.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
All right. We're looking at some common expressions, and these are scrambled. So they're mixed up. So we're looking at C, Nader. Can you unscramble the expression? Yep.
Where there is a will, there is a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. All right. Why would I say where there's a will, there's a way? There.
When someone faces some difficulties, he thinks that he cannot accomplish it.
That's right.
So we can
precisely. Exactly. Somebody
believe in yourself.
Yeah, it's like saying believe in yourself. You can do it. If you believe in yourself enough, you can do it. You're trying to inspire someone who has doubt.
Yeah, if you think you can, you can.
Yeah, okay, that's another way to say it. Great. Anna, which expression were you unsure of?
Hurry. when when you when you said to Nader, hurry, or Mustafa yesterday, hurry. I don't know what does mean.
Okay. What I said was howdy. Howdy is
Howdy.
like a cowboy hello. Like an American cowboy hello. Howdy. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, partner.
Okay, thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
funny.
It is funny. It's a colloquial hello. That's
Where
all.
does this expression come from, teacher?
It comes from cowboy. I'm not sure if it's really
Yes.
cowboy times or just cowboy movies.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's
Okay.
Hollywood or if it was a real expression. Actually, I don't absolutely know, but it's definitely associated with cowboys and Western cowboy culture. Howdy, ma'am. You watch the old cowboy movies with with like John Wayne. The cowboy rides up on his horse and says, "Howdy, ma'am," and tips his hat. "Howdy, sheriff. How y'all doing this morning?" Like that. You see it in the cowboy movies. Was it real? Did they really do that? I don't actually know. Okay. Anna, actually, it's your turn. Can you try to unscramble D?
Let's see. His bark is worse than his bite.
Got it. Nailed it. Perfect. Exactly. Why would you say his bark is worse than his bite? Can you give me an example when you might say that?
Yes, when a people is, for example, unpleasant or more unpleasant that he is in reality, because I don't know. It could shout in a moment, in a difficult moment, or he can explode like a bomb. But in reality, people is pleasant.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, it's like saying he's not as bad as he seems. Okay, someone has made a bad impression, or all right. Often used, it doesn't have to be, but it is frequently used in the workplace about a manager or a boss.
Yes.
But could be about somebody else. Could be, a young lady introducing a gentleman to the father. Sometimes the father,
Yeah.
He might be
could be about a boss, no? Don't worry, his bite is worse than his bark is worse than his bite. No?
Yeah, usually
about a boss.
Often about a boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He's not as bad as he seems. All right, now we're gonna try to put these expressions into a dialogue type fill in the blank to kind of get an idea how they're used. Okay. Mustafa, back to you. Number 1.
Okay, I'm thinking of applying for that manager's position with the pleases. Yes, good idea. Yes, good idea. Okay, you've got nothing to lose.
That's right. Applying for a job, you don't lose anything if you don't get the job. You just don't get the job. You don't actually lose anything. Maybe, a little bit of time. But really, that's the idea. So they want to take a chance, try something, and there's nothing to lose. Okay. Ken, number 2.
Teacher, excuse me, a question. But it's not better to say when there is a will, no, something like this.
No, when there's a will, there's a way. You would say, oh, I thought
If
about
you,
applying for the manager's position, but I decided that I'm not good enough. I don't want to do it. I don't think
but,
they'd pick me. The person the person would be implying that they're not good enough. Then you would say, well, there's a will, there's a way. If you try hard enough, you can do it.
in
Okay.
this case, there is a will, a certain will in order to apply, the manager position. So you can encourage these people in this way, no? When there is a will, there is a, or
That's
not.
right. Exactly. You're trying to encourage them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Ken, number 2.
Okay, I haven't met Mr. Karma yet. People tell me he's got a hot temper. Oh, he's okay. His bark worse than his.
Yeah, well, it's scrambled. So his bark is worse than his bite.
Bark worse than his.
Okay, I'll write it in the chat box. Wait a minute. His bark is worse than his bite. I mean, the obvious physical, metaphor is a dog that barks, but he doesn't really bite.
Okay.
So a barking dog can make people very nervous, but maybe this dog never actually bites anyone.
Yeah.
So his bark is worse than his bite.
Can we say barking dog don't bite?
I've definitely heard that. I think Americans don't use that, but I've heard it before. So yeah.
Barking dogs don't bite.
Yeah, it's a variation of the same idea.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the idea here is, by the way, also Ken, Mr. Kramer. This name it would be Kramer.
Okay. Mr. Kramer. Okay.
So the idea is Mr. Kramer is kind of short with people. Maybe he's abrupt in his speech, and he seems very kind of like he doesn't care. But if something happened to you, like your child was very sick and you needed to take 3 days off from work, Mr. Kramer would suggest it to you. Is your daughter going to be okay? Why don't you take a few days off from work? Give me a call. So when it comes down to brass tacks, when it comes down to important things, Mr. Kramer's actually a pretty nice guy. That's the idea. Just because he seems to have a bad temper or he's short with people doesn't mean that he's really bad. Maybe it means that he's a fair boss. He's very fair-minded with his employees. Whatever. So he's not all bad. Senior, number 3.
I bought a shirt last month for £25 and now it's in the sale for only £10. Oh well, you win some, you lose some.
There you go. Oh well. This is weird to me that it said now it's in the sale. Yeah, that's still weird. All right. I would say now it's on sale. What the sale? Okay, that's kind of weird to say the sale. That would imply that the listener knows exactly what sale you're talking about. A little strange, but okay. Anyway, you got the idiom right. There you go. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Yeah. Okay. All right, Vincenzo, number 4.
Yes.
Hello? Where'd you go?
I don't know how many jobs I've applied for since I left the college. I'm sure you'll find something eventually. When there is a will, there is a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see here how the person is, obviously this statement is the person is discouraged, you see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, discouraged. Yes, it's a kind of encouragement.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Third time lucky. All right. Straight up fill in the blank with these idioms listed here. Okay, the exercise is in the form of a dialogue, two people talking, one person speaks and the other person answers using an idiom. Choose one of the idioms up here above. Anna, back to you.
Okay.
I forgot. Oh, wait, hang on. Nader. Sorry, Anna. Hold on.
Okay.
You got the next one. Nader, number 1 here.
Lynn failed her driving test again. That's twice now. Oh well, third time lucky.
Okay. Nader, do you have this concept, third time lucky?
Yeah, we say this almost the same.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's good. You know, it's funny. The reason I kind of chuckled a little when I saw this, yes, I've definitely heard this, third time lucky. Third time's the charm is another way to say the same thing. Oh, third time's the charm.
Can we say fourth time's lucky?
Yeah.
No, fifth time lucky. No.
17th time lucky. No. No, I never heard that. Okay. Why this is funny to me is because, okay, third time lucky, third time's the charm, but we also have expressions, 3 strikes, you're out. You make a mistake 3 times, that's it. Trying again. Third on a match. Nader, have you any idea what third on a match means?
No.
No.
I have no idea.
Okay. Okay, yeah, strike 3 is referring to baseball. That's right, Ken. Third on a match is it actually comes to us from World War I, where you would be sitting in a trench, and this is before they had lighters. So they would light a match, and the first person would light their cigarette, and the second person would light their cigarette, and the third person would light their cigarette. By the time you got to the third person, that gave a sniper or someone with a rifle time to sight in. Kapow! So they could just shoot the match. Meaning, of course, implying as an idiom that the third is very unlucky. We also have see, okay, going along with this whole idea, good or bad. We have the 2 expressions, good things or bad things come in 3s. Okay, good things come in 3s, and also we say bad things come in 3s. So anyway, the idea being in English that 3 times is sometimes it's lucky, sometimes it's unlucky. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, we have the same concept that maybe you are late for 2 times, so your boss says the same. The third is final.
3 strikes, you're out. Yeah.
Yeah, something like this. So we have the same concept. The third time is the one, maybe your lucky one or maybe your worst one.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Okay. Anyway, okay, Anna. Now it's your turn. Number 2, please.
Okay. We still haven't heard anything from the hospital. Oh, well, I suppose no news is good news.
Okay. I used this idiom today, quite naturally. Okay, no news is good news. Do you have a similar expression, Anna, in Spanish?
It's the same. It's the same because we said I don't know if it's correct saying in English, but bad news flight like a birds.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's a good one. Thank you. Bad news flies like a bird. Okay. Okay.
I would say this for with something referred to an hospital teacher. No news is good news. Yes, but
Yeah.
it's very sad.
Sorry, both when a people is in a hospital or when something bad occur by an accident or something like that.
Yeah. No news is good news. We even use this more generally. I know that
Yes.
I have to
Yes.
just me. Somebody was asking me earlier in my day today. One of my students just said, "How was your week?" That's it. How was your week? And I said, well, no news is good news. Really, nothing happened spectacular this week. So, no news is good news. All right. So nothing, really not even referring to news, just referring to the fact that I have gotten, there's been no news. Nothing has happened to me all week long, and that's a good thing. Like that. So sometimes we even use it to mean just in ordinary life, nothing has happened. So better that nothing happens and things are boring, rather than you get some kind of bad news. All right, Mustafa, number 3.
Okay, 3. I bet we don't get a pay rise again this year. Okay. You never know.
Okay, you never know. Okay, this is a super common expression. Very common. To actually make a comment, usually about good possibilities, but even bad possibilities. Anything, could be anything. I doubt the Cubs are going to win the World Series. Well, you never know. Okay. I think the economy is going to get worse. Well, you never know. See, you can comment on negative things or good things, and really everything. Anything. Any guess, anybody's supposition, anybody's conjecture about something in the future. You can always say, well, you never know. And it's very neutral thing to say. It doesn't really mean anything. Okay. Yeah, Vincenzo?
Yes, I'm Whitman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so nervous about speaking in public at the meeting tomorrow, and I don't think I've done anything like the preparation I should have. Don't worry. Cross fingers. Make it. No. Fingers crossed.
Well,
no, it's not this.
That's not it. Yeah, it doesn't really go with "Don't worry, I'll
don't
cross my fingers. Everything will be fine."
But it's very not appropriate, I think. It's not. It'll be alright on the night. It's not. You never know. I don't think there is one expression that could fit in this sentence.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. I think it'll be all right on the night.
On the night. What's about the night?
It's British. I never heard this in American. No American would ever use it.
On the night, yes.
Because he's talking about a meeting tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. It would be, yes, night, but it's not said tomorrow.
The idea is you're nervous now, but when the thing actually happens in the future, it'll be fine. That's the idea.
Okay.
Thanks. So it's quite specific. The person's nervous about it now, but
night is not so specific, no?
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be night.
Yes. Yeah, understood.
Okay. Ken.
Okay.
Ken, number 5.
I hope they get home safely. The old car doesn't look as if it could reach the bottom of the road. Never mind, all the way to the south of France. Well, finger crossed, they make it.
Well, all right. You might say keep your fingers crossed.
Keep your fingers crossed.
They make it. Okay, if I have a student taking an IELTS test or something, you know, I would say, okay, good luck. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Be very common. Okay, so we often use it just basically to say, I hope you do well. That's it. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Talking about something with a, you know, an indeterminate outcome, whatever, taking a test, getting a job promotion, getting a job, whatever, finding an apartment, whatever. That they're okay. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
What's the meaning of as if car leads to the bottom of the road?
Okay, that old car doesn't look as if it could reach the bottom of the road. It doesn't look like the car will actually make it to the bottom of the road. Okay. It doesn't look like...
Bottom of the road means...
Oh, bottom of the road. Oh, okay. I see. The end of the road.
Ah, okay, I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, the end of the road would be a different way to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, we can also say, look at the bright light, no?
Look at the bright light? No.
Yes, in this. No, is it possible to say this in this? Because it's something positive, no? Something positive.
Well, no. We can't say, well, look at the bright side, if that's what you mean.
Bright side, the bright side.
Yeah. Look at the bright side means something bad has already happened. Okay, we say look at the bright side when the bad thing has already happened. Here it's in the future. We don't know what's going to happen. I hope they get home safely. We don't know something bad has happened. We don't know. So you can't say look at the bright side.
But it's something negative because it doesn't look as it could reach the bottom of the road. So
yeah, but we use, you got to understand, we use look on the bright side when a bad thing has already happened.
Already happened, okay.
It's done. And we use it to sympathize with somebody. Here, we're talking about the future. We don't know what's going to happen. It's in doubt.
Yes.
All right, I'll keep my fingers crossed. All right, hopefully, no problem. Oh, okay. We got about 5 minutes. Let's see if we can review and see how many of these you remember. Okay, what? Choose the correct word in italics. What? There are no words in italics. Never mind the instructions. Just fit in one word. Oh, is Sina gone? Sina? No. Okay. Vincenzo? No. Okay, where are we? Midair, number 1.
There is light at the end of the tunnel.
At the end of the tunnel. Okay, very good.
Sorry. Look at the bright side. Do you have this? Look at the full half glass, or?
Well, no. That whole idea of a glass half full or glass half empty is used as a metaphor to talk about optimism versus pessimism. I mean, you could say, oh, you should look at your glass as half full, as advice. In other words, advising you should be optimistic. So, yes, you could use that that well-known metaphor to express the idea you should look at the bright side.
How do you say it?
You should look at your glass as half full. Yeah, it's possible to say that, and it's obviously metaphorical, idiomatic. It's
half full, half empty.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Anna, number 2.
Okay, it's not the end of the world.
Nope. Life goes on. Okay. All right. Life goes on is the other side of that coin. Life goes on. Soldier on. All right. Mustafa, number 3.
Look on the bright side.
Definitely. Okay. Again, generally we use this and then we don't just say this, we follow it by explaining why you should look on the bright side. What exactly is the bright side? Ken, number 4.
You never know.
You never know. Ain't that the truth? You never know. Okay. Vincenzo, number 5.
Third is lucky.
Okay. Third, what is it? What was it? Third time lucky.
That time, like, okay. That time, yes. Not that is lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That time.
All right.
Like.
Nader, number 6.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right. Usually, I've never just said fingers. Well, maybe fingers crossed. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Usually, how I say it. But okay, just a variation. Anna, number 7.
Okay, things can only get better.
Yeah. Well, that's a lie. Okay. Mustafa, number 8.
You win some, you lose some, or you lose some, you win some. Oh, okay, you win some, you lose some.
Okay, well that's
win
important
some.
actually. It sounds really weird. You lose some, you win some. Sounds very, very strange. So, okay, this is like raining cats and dogs. If you say raining dogs and cats, it becomes incomprehensible for an English speaker's brain. Just changing the order makes it sound very strange. Okay, so yeah, got to keep the correct order in an idiom for sure with these things that list 2 things. Ken, number 9.
You've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, might as well take a chance. Why not? You got nothing to lose. All right. Vincenzo, number 10.
His bark is worse than his bite.
That's it. Very good. Nader?
No news is good news. One final question. Look on the bright side. Why not look at the bright side?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It just is. I mean, we could talk a lot about prepositions and at being very specific and aside of something not being specific enough, maybe. I mean, that's my guess, but
If I say look at the right side, I'll say at, huh?
Oh, okay. Look at the right side of the picture. Or you can say look on the right side of the picture. You could actually say it either way. Look at a picture. Look at the right side of the car. Yeah, you would say look at the right side of the car. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with that, maybe not. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know, you can't win them all.
Can we say look on the good side, teacher?
No, actually, no. You should not say that, and I have heard that several times. People say, language learners saying, "Look at the good side," and it sounds weird. So no, thank you for asking that question. It is. I've heard it many times. No, it should be look on the bright side, or it sounds strange. Okay, I gotta go. Got another.